Welcome back to the vendor table.
Welcome back. Lauren, how the hell are you?
I'm fucking great. If you're not watching, you can't see my outfit, but if you are watching, Mike said that I look like I just got out of a Led Zeppelin concert.
You don't have the glasses on. The glasses were really made
They're on the floor. I can't.
You can't get them.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm killing the boots. Boots are sparkling.
She's got sparkly boots on. You can't see the
I've
boots.
got chains on chains on chains.
She definitely looks like she just got back from
I'm a vibe
concert.
right now.
Yeah, total vibe. I like it. I look like I got back from the yacht club or something. I don't fucking know.
You look like you got off a boat.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. That's kind of my
like a boat guy.
I'm a boat guy. I'm a beach boat guy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's kind of like your whole personality, I feel.
Yeah.
Is there a fish on your shirt?
There is. No, it's Carlton. 631 Carlton.
Okay, so it's Long Island.
It's Long Island. It's Long Island.
It's a Long Island fish. So that should really tell you everything you need to know about Mike as a person.
I have way too many of these shirts. Like the way I probably have like 15 of these shirts.
Oh, I made an appointment to get my neck tattooed.
Did you?
Sure did.
Wow. Yeah. What are you getting? Do you know?
I do, but I'm keeping that as a surprise.
Okay. Where on your neck?
Oh, like the whole thing.
Oh, damn.
On the one side, not the throat.
Damn. Okay.
I'm going to look really, really scary.
That's a statement piece. That's a statement piece.
Yes.
I like
That's what we call a job stopper.
That's we talked about it being iconic and you're like as a wedding photographer.
The photographer with the neck tattoo.
Yeah, that's iconic.
That's the one.
You're going to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
And
my mom's going to cry.
Yeah. Making mamas cry.
Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Okay, so
this is another good one.
So
we're gonna
fuck.
We're already tense. Blood pressure rising.
All right, so you guys know we did the trend episode. It was actually our most listened to episode.
It's more like editing trends.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you all by now know how we feel about Blur.
Yeah. God. So we're gonna talk TikTok trends. What we love, what we hate. Okay,
all right, Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'm gonna move around like this. We are gonna talk about trends, but we're not gonna just hate on fucking trends.
No, we're gonna talk about things we do like as well. Because I feel like maybe we were a little unfair to some people. Because Mike and I do also...
There are trends we like.
There are times we like it. And as much as it pains us to admit it, we have also done some of them.
We're not just fucking haters.
We just like to poke fun a little bit.
Yeah. But there's a lot of trends going around. And I'm saying we're talking wedding trends. We're not just talking wedding photo trends. We're talking wedding trends. Wedding trends. So this is a good episode for maybe brides and grooms that tune in, because I actually have a few that I know.
I actually think this is a really good episode for brides and grooms to tune into too, because it'll give like a realistic experience, like a firsthand account of like things that will work and things that will not work.
Yeah, like pros and cons list kind of thing. Yeah. So the first one I want to talk about, God, this one pains me. The Last Dance trend. Have you fucking seen this?
Yes, and I've actually had to do it.
Yeah, I've done 3 of them. Okay.
3?
Yeah, tell me about yours. Okay.
Okay, so it just they were adamant about it. They needed to do it, and like in my head.
Wait, let's preface this with like the last trend dance is everybody leaves the room. Okay, everybody, including like
everyone who works there.
Everybody, okay, leaves the room while the couple has a last dance and the photographer and video capture it. Okay, so a lot goes into that.
Yes.
So we're prefacing with that. Okay, so tell me about your story.
Every single wedding that I've ever shot, the last thing that happens at the end of the night is one awesome party song, and then your 10 hours is usually up, right? However long that they've had to, they've paid to contract you for. And then they'll throw in, they'll say at the finals appointment that they want this, and usually I'll just honor it, right? Sure. Like if they're that adamant about it, like I said, one time. This is the one time it happened. Okay. One time, and it will never happen again. And let me explain why. However you think it's gonna go, it won't. However easy you think it is to get 150 to 250 people out of a room that are drunk, sweaty, and trying to say goodbye to you, not gonna work.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. It will take at least an additional 30 minutes for all of the people to get out of the room. In my experience. I don't know if it's the same for you. Like, it takes a lot of time.
Takes time.
The couple usually is saying goodbye to the other vendors, and they're passing out envelopes, tips, and things like that. So they have to go to each person. They're being approached by family members who are trying to leave. And it just doesn't work. Like, it just never plays out the way that you want it to. And then by the end of it, you've been there for an extra hour.
Yeah. That last song, when that last song and the lights go up kind of thing, everyone's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's a vendor. I'm saying that's a vendor.
Yes.
So all the guests at a wedding, they don't get that memo. And like the band or the DJ will say like, all right, everybody outside, like the bride and groom wants to have a last dance. And you got grandma in the corner. Grandma can't get up. And you got like the drunk cousin who's like 1-2 Jaegers deep. And he's like on the floor and he's like, Billy, get over here.
More shots.
Let's go. They don't care. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It never works. And then you're sweaty and drunk and...
Oh, God. So I did 3 of them, okay? 2 of them absolutely didn't work, okay? It took 20 extra minutes to get everybody out the door. It was like, they were both like kind of late fall, early winter weddings, so people didn't want to stand outside.
Yeah.
They were all sweaty and gross. Like, it was a great party, but the couple wanted that last moment. The photos from that last moment weren't anything to like write home about, like, because they were just like the band's breaking down in the background. You have like the staff like breaking down the tables. It just didn't work in those 2 venues. The only time I had it work, and I think this is why TikTok gives people this inspiration, was I shot a barn wedding upstate, and the couple wanted to do a last dance and then go into sparklers. So because they were doing last dance going into sparklers, everybody left to grab a sparkler. So there was no one in the room. So the staff was courteous, and it was a smaller venue. It was a barn, and it's not Long Island, mind you. Okay, so it's a different atmosphere. Everybody left the room except the photographers and the video. And we were able to get that shot, and then we ran outside to do sparkler photos. But you kind of have to give your guests something to do. So if you want to do that trend where you have that last dance, you got to do an exit shot. And the exit shot is usually sparklers, bubbles, something to give
the drunk people to do.
So I'm not saying it won't work, but 9 out of 10 times it's not going to work the way you think it is. Like, just because you start trying to TikTok or a reel where the couple's dancing alone to a slow song and it looks all super romantic and cute, it doesn't work like that. You don't see the staff breaking down the tables in that reel. You don't see the band breaking down their wires and stuff like that.
And a lot of times these are places that don't do weddings like Long Island.
Yeah.
Right? They're slower pace. They're not like as strict with timing. Yeah. Sometimes there's noise ordinances where if you go over, like, you can't. Like, you just can't.
So that's the other thing is, like, we're in a different market than, the rest of the United States. So Long Island's a little bit more hustle and bustle. So that trend doesn't really work for us here.
Yeah. But alternatively, there is a solution. Which,
there is a solution.
Which, like,
we've been doing
this forever.
We've been doing it for years.
There's a reason why we do this. It's called your ballroom shot.
Yes.
So
it's the same thing.
It's the same exact thing. No one will ever know. Who's gonna know?
Yeah, you could literally, if you have an album, you could put it at the end of the album. The ballroom shot is the shot when your maitre d' will take you into your room to see the room, all done up, looking beautiful, no one in there.
Completely untouched by your guest. Everything is perfect.
It looks gorgeous. And we could do the same thing. You could actually, I've done it where the couple comes in because they did it like a choreographed dance. Yeah. So they come in, they do a beautiful... They
practice their dance.
They practice their dance, and you could take photos, and it looks awesome. I have some of my favorite choreographed dance photos are this one couple that did that. They came in the room, they saw the room, they practiced their first dance one time, and the band played their wedding song. No one was in there except me, the MC, the DJ, or whatever, and the couple. It was gorgeous.
And it was gorgeous. It's the exact same thing, but better.
Yeah, and like, you're not sweaty and gross, and like your dress isn't trampled, and your like your shirt isn't unbuttoned and shit like that. So
things haven't broken.
So I think with that trend, oh god, that trend doesn't really work for here. But there's a solution, which is the ballroom shot, which has been around for a very long time. I think it's a better option.
It's like it's a staple in most wedding photographers' lineup. Like we usually will always do it, unless specifically requested otherwise.
Unless the couple requests otherwise. Now, one of the old things that has kind of come back in a trend is table photos.
Oh, fuck me.
So I've been getting a lot of requests for fucking table photos. So if you guys, to preface,
why?
Oh God, I don't know. I fucking hate table photos.
What?
Can I let me preface with table photos. What table photos are is the bride and groom goes up to each table and takes a photo with the guests seated at the table. Okay? That's what table photos are. Lauren, before you murder your microphone, what?
Why?
Why?
How many minutes per table does it usually take, Michael?
Like 2 to 5.
2 to 5 minutes per table.
Yep.
If you
break
have
that down.
15 to 20 fucking tables.
Break it down.
How many minutes is minutes?
It's minutes. So say you have 20 tables.
Many minutes.
Let's say you have 20 tables and 2 minutes a table. That's 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
40 minutes of your reception.
Of your party.
That is 40 minutes of your 4-hour reception.
So
gone.
Table photos don't work unless maybe an older couple and that's what they want.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, but remember, that's taking away from the party. Mm-hmm. And that's taking away from your reception, your dancing, your entertainment.
There are some people that are like, okay, we don't need to be at the tables. We just want pictures of each guest. That can be tricky considering people are everywhere during a reception.
And as a photographer, I'm not going to the table when they're eating dinner.
Absolutely not.
Like, they got food in their mouth. They're enjoying their dinner. I'm not going in and saying, hey, like, get up and we're going to take a table photo.
Can you stop chewing for a minute so I can take your picture?
Yeah, that's the... God, it just annoys me. So, but now I've been seeing these trends, TikTok trends. I see these trends.
Not a bad trend.
It's not a bad trend. I still don't like it. Okay, so
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I've seen 2 of them.
This is like a 5 out of 10. Okay, like
so I've seen.
I could be okay with it. I could be like, meh, I'll pass on it. It's all right.
I've seen 2 of the trends. One was the couple plays like an Olympic fucking relay where they're running the table to table to take photos with the guests, and they play a game, and it's like they have to do it in one song.
One song.
So 5 minutes. It's a lot on the couple.
It's a lot.
Is that something you want to do on your wedding day? Is run from table to table, take photos with your guests? Like I guess like if.
It depends on the kind of couple you are. If like you find that to be like a fun thing that you think that and you got to read the room. Like, do you think your guests are going to want to participate in something like this? Like if you have maybe a fun group of younger people that are going to really be involved in it, or are you going to have like 6 tables of elderly guests who are like struggling and then getting really annoyed that this is even happening. So you got to like read your room a little bit.
Yeah. Read the room. And I do think that's, I don't think it really works because again, you're stopping your party for something for something
that you're never gonna fucking use.
Yeah, like ever. You're not gonna care about it.
Guys, table photos.
Like you're taking photos with your mom's friend from work.
Are you doing this because you want it, or are you doing it because your mom and dad want it?
Yeah, great question.
Because fucking stop.
If you're doing it for mom and dad,
they can.
No. No. We're just gonna say.
I'll swallow that one.
Mom and dad are paying for the wedding. Maybe you have to do it. Fuck. Swallowed our pride real quick on that one.
Well,
but if it's, I will say, like, you could play them this podcast episode and say it's a stupid idea. But so the new one I've seen, which I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool.
This one I like.
It just popped up like 3 weeks ago where a couple was sitting in a chair and guests would come up and like photobomb them or like,
goofy pictures.
It could be table, it could be a group of friends, it could be anything. Love that idea because of the fact they did it in one song, they did it quick, it was fun. The couple like enjoyed it.
And whoever wanted to be involved was involved.
Exactly. That was the part I was going to reference was it was people that wanted to be in those photos. It wasn't like, people like...
Because I've gone up to people during weddings and they've been like, please don't take my picture. And I'm like, you're at a wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, but I won't. Like there are some people that don't want to be photographed.
There are a lot of that. So I think with the table photo trend, I don't think it's like, it is reading the room. It is, you can make a game out of it. You can have fun with it. I don't think it really it just takes away from your reception and your party. But I think that chair idea where the guests come to you might be cool. I did that actually at the first wedding of the year, but it wasn't like fun like that. But they wanted a photo with every table, and because we shot in a room that wasn't that big, the guests had to get up, come, and what was happening was the guests would come up, they were seeing the bride and groom, they were like talking to them for a second and then taking photos. It took a half hour to I think it took 35 minutes to do,
and then by the end of it the couple is always exhausted. They're like, I'm done, and
they wanted to party, but it was their idea to do it. And the DJ was just like, well, we're on table 12 now, like, you got table 18, like stuff like that.
I think that's the thing, is like nobody realizes how long it takes to do those table shots, and honestly they never go anywhere. Like the photos that you love from your reception are the ones where you're partying,
having a great time,
getting group shots on the dance floor as they organically happen.
Exactly. Yeah, you want the party photos, like especially during your reception. You're not gonna frame those photos. They're not gonna go in your album, especially with people like maybe you don't even know who they are that you're doing table photos with, because they're like friends
Uncle
of your parents.
Fred's distant
cousin
sister.
That's a lot right there. So that was one of the trends that we were. Now, I've shot one of these this past year, and it was fucking awesome.
What's this one?
Champagne Tower.
Love them.
Love it. Great idea.
Love them. This is a trend we love. Trends. We love champagne towers.
Champagne towers are awesome. I did it once.
They can stay.
They could stay. A lot of fun. You could have a lot of fun with it. You could, like, as a photographer, you could hard flash them. You could like make it like really styled. I was just gonna say, like,
the direct flash always looks
Boom,
like super
pop
cute.
it. Like, it looks really cool.
A little vintagey.
Yeah, it was cool. It's a lot of venues like might not allow it, so you have to check with your venue if they allow it. Like I shot at the one at the Larkfield, and Larkfield made the couple go outside to do it because they didn't want to do like clean up inside, stuff like that. So makes sense, So
it's sticky, can make a mess.
Yeah, so it's gonna pour everywhere, things like that. So,
but we love it.
But fucking cool trend.
It's cool.
Cool trend.
We like it.
Thumbs up trend.
Thumbs up trend. We like that one. We can keep it.
Keep that.
That's
one.
all we really have to say about that one.
No hate there. We did mention this a few episodes ago. Neon signs cool.
They can stay.
Banger.
We love
trend.
them.
Love
especially the ones that are like really big.
Yeah.
Or they're like hanging from something. They
I love the ones that
they're floating.
Yeah, I like the ones that are behind the couple. Like really cool. I've done a lot of those lately.
I don't like them as much when they're on like
a pink or anything.
No, when they're on like the fake
walls.
The fake walls. I mean, I do and I don't. Like when it's like the fake greenery, I feel like it looks kind of but if it's like on a paper flower wall or something, super cool.
My sister-in-law had a pallet wall built.
Yeah.
And had their names on it. It was really cool. And it was like really well, it was decorated from the edges, and they use it as like their photo booth wall. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Really cool trend. I actually told her, I was like, I approve of this.
They
trend.
always look good. Like always.
Yeah, they do look good. So I will say
that's a good trend.
Neon sign trend, cool. All right, so you said this one.
Which one?
Bride and groom matching tattoos.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm seeing an influx of these like TikToks and reels of people getting matching tattoos on their wedding day. And I just talked about how I'm getting a neck tattoo, right? I'm covered in tattoos. I do not approve of this trend.
Okay, tell me why.
Because, so like, it's one thing to, I did photograph a wedding where the bride and groom hired a tattoo artist to do small tattoos on whoever wanted tattoos at the wedding.
Really?
Love that idea, but also hate that idea. And here's why.
Is this sanitary?
It was in a separate room.
Okay.
So it was in a separate room. Everything was sterile. It was basically set up like this room was aside from everything. That's the thing that I worry about is it sterile? Is it treated properly? And everybody's inebriated. Like your decision making is not the best at a wedding. So you could very well wake up the next morning with a big regret.
Yeah. What if like I was just thinking like, I was 18 when I got my tattoo. Like what if like the 16-year-old cousin was like, I'm 18 and like And
I'm sure like the right person, the right tattoo artist will say, no, you're too drunk.
Yeah.
But I can't get behind this one. In I can't get behind it fully.
Yeah.
I did think it was cool. Like,
it's cool to see on TikTok. But
I definitely think it was cool, but what I get concerned about, I think it was the Pinkards. Like,
they have like cool.
I love the
cool
Pinkards. I think that their work is beautiful, but they did post a reel
about it
where the bride and groom got matching tattoos of their initials or their names. I can't remember which one. Horrible idea. Terrible idea. Yeah. I love my husband to death, but we will not be getting our names tattooed on each other. That's like the kiss of death.
Yeah. And I'm not even like superstitious about that stuff. I don't know. Like
You can be meaningful without names.
I'm just thinking, I'm like, is it fucking sanitary? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. I'm like, fucking tattoo at a wedding venue? You know, it's not a
From what I saw, like, obviously they were using gloves. They were doing what they were supposed to. The needles were all encased like they would be at, you know, but yeah, it's something to worry about. It's just like,
there's so many little things there. I don't know. That is not a trend. I'm not going to tell people the trend's fucking stupid. I just think
I don't think it's stupid, but I think it's very risky.
Yeah, risky is a good word.
It's a
risky trend. Just to kind of look cool for maybe a photo or a video. Like, I don't, you know, or like, you get a tattoo the next day.
Yeah.
Like, go to the tattoo parlor if that's something. Go on your honeymoon, get a tattoo. You know. Like,
yeah, it definitely
people
rubbed me the wrong way.
People aren't going to be impressed by that. I feel like most trends are to impress your guests, which is stupid. It should really be about your day.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, like, that's just to impress your guests with something unique.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm like, I understand and think it can be cool, but at the same time, my instincts are telling me that's too risky, and it's a thumbs down for me.
Thumbs down for me too. Thumbs down.
Don't do it.
All right. So,
did I contemplate getting one? Yes.
I've seen here, Long Island's big. Food trucks.
Love.
Ice cream trucks.
Love.
You can't go wrong.
Can't
go wrong with a good food truck, a food
or a
cart,
snack truck.
Fuck yeah. Roach coaches, awesome. Like, love those.
Love this trend.
Love the trend. Keep it going.
You want to have a truck filled with fast food for me as I exit and from working a 10-hour day?
Hell yeah. Just for Lauren, by the way. Just for your vendors.
Forever.
It is great. I love the ice cream trucks. I think they're awesome.
Mr. Frosty.
I've shot some unique ones that are really cool. Like Mr. Frosty is definitely God.
When they have like the full
I'm hopping on that line for Mr. Frosty.
Fast food ones where they have just like White Castle and Taco Bell and shit. That is my dream.
Those are cool. I like that. Like I've done taco trucks, stuff like that. They're all really cool ideas. You can't go wrong. They are expensive. I will say, like, I've looked them up. Pretty pricey, but
worth it.
Are they worth it? Yes, because that's a cool guest experience. You're giving your guests something that they'll go home with and, like, you know, be like, you know, hey, like, I'm wasted. Give me a fucking Taco Bell and a sour Skittles liquor. And I'm good, baby.
I will also say, like, a lot of times, like, dinner is served so early in the night.
Yeah,
I think
a good way to end it.
And a lot of people don't even necessarily eat it.
Yeah, I usually go home and I grab some Wendy's, like, on my way home as a vendor.
It's always Taco Bell for me.
It's always Taco Bell?
Always.
I gotta get a Frosty.
Don't start this shit.
I gotta get a Frosty. You know what flavor?
Start.
Too. You guys know what flavor is the greatest flavor, a Frosty flavor? It's just chocolate.
I'm not denying that chocolate is the superior flavor. I just don't like it.
It's far superior. It's the original. It's better. Vanilla tastes like a fucking cup of sugar. Nothing.
What's wrong with that?
Vanilla ice cream, great. A tier. Okay.
What's wrong with a Frosty?
Frosty is just, it tastes like a mound of sugar.
That's exactly what ice cream is.
It's chocolate tastes far better. It has like that, oh God, it's so good. Chocolate Frosty. After a long wedding, 10-hour day.
On his fucking head.
Yeah, 10-hour day. I'm getting a chocolate Frosty, large, maybe JBC, junior bacon cheeseburger.
First of all,
a little JBC.
Let me tell you a little story about JBCs.
Oh God.
First time I ever smoked the ganja.
Okay.
I remember what I ate. And it was 3 junior bacon cheeseburgers and a large vanilla Frosty. Divine.
That's you can't go wrong with that meal, especially if you're.
It was real good.
Especially on the ganja,
Yeah.
as you said.
I don't even smoke, but I just did it that one time.
I love a good JBC
I
fry
JBC.
and nugget with a large chocolate frosty. 70% of the people on my poll, by the way, voted that chocolate frosties are superior to vanilla, and it had something like 180 votes. So people are with me on this one.
Losers are with you on that one.
I think it was actually 73%. So superior flavor. We had to mention this at some point on the podcast. People know me from my frosties.
People know you from your frosties.
I get a lot of like DMs when I go to like Wendy's and it's like chocolate frosty. I'm like, fuck yeah. That's right, baby. That's all I got to say.
I hate you.
Well, these are cool trends.
Have you ever had their like chili baked potatoes though?
No, I really don't stray from like, it's not even the
Wendy's
dollar menu
is
anymore.
Extremely underrated.
Yeah, Wendy's is so good. There's a Wendy's around the corner from my house.
Everything
now.
on their
It's
menu is
disgusting.
actually disgustingly good.
It's so, the bacon pretzel burger.
So good.
It's delicious.
Okay, we can agree on that one.
That was really good.
It's delicious.
Fucking so good.
So
I
greasy.
feel like I'm gonna fucking have a heart attack after I eat it. But man, is
Worth the corner.
That is so good.
Okay, sorry.
So,
Back to trends.
I think we're good with trends. So I would say we.
But if any listeners, I swear, I really want to hear like these are the good ones too, like with trends and stuff, because we have the ones that we love and the ones that we don't like. But I'm curious to hear what other people think. So like if there's any trends, send us a DM. Like let us know what trends you love and hate, because I'm curious what other people think.
Yeah, there's got to be a trend that people have seen that maybe is like,
because there's always going to be these. We're always going to do episodes on these.
There's always going to be these. 100%. There's absolutely these. But if you guys like think of more or have seen more,
we're just we
drop
have
us.
a running list of things. So
yeah, you can find us at the vendor table on Instagram, by the way. Lauren, where can they find you?
Lauren O'Brien Photo on Instagram and my website, laurenobrien.photo.com.
You can find me at Michael Casara Photo on Instagram as well as on TikTok and my website too.
I don't have a TikTok. I'm not cool.
She does. She doesn't want you to find it. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.